Okay, we have another piece of electronics here. It came from the same auction. I got this in a lot of 2 items for $6. As far as I can tell, this is a digital cable PVR. It does have a hard drive, so that's a bonus right there. Slimline laptop hard drive. It's not an SSD, but can't really go wrong if it's any good. I got a small TV I'm going to hook up to this. I didn't get the TV at the auction. I've had it for quite some time. But it's got HDMI, so it's not too terribly old. It's got an Ethernet port. If this thing was to do Netflix, I will hold on to it for Netflix. But I don't know. Also, the remote I have. See, this doesn't say Rogers telecommunication or nothing like that on it. But the remote does. So I'm thinking I don't have cable, so at least not Rogers. So I have no idea what their equipment necessarily looks like and how their equipment necessarily works in going along those lines. So I'm going to put power to this. We'll do another smoke test, and I guess it's going to be a smoke test on the TV as well. The TV hasn't been plugged in over a year. It was sitting in my camper for quite some time. So I guess a dual smoke test TV and this I imagine it'd be digital TV box, PVR, whatever you really want to call it. So we're going to see if it comes on, if this remote is the remote to this actual unit, if the hard drive's any good, and I guess we'll see if there's anything on the hard drive. So I'm going to get set up here, get ready for our smoke tests, and we'll go from there. Okay, TV smoke test. Let's see what happens. Smoke test. Damn it. There you go. I don't have a power bar handy, so I can't necessarily use the power bar. Nope, we got red light. That's a good thing. Like I said, this thing's been sitting in the trailer for quite some time. What happened to it, the buttons were kind of broken. I think that's probably why they tossed it, but it's 100% functional, so there's no need to throw something out just because of that. People are stupid. So. And this thing actually did sit out in the rain for about 2 or 3 days on its face, and there's no issues with it. Even the DVD player works. Okay, second smoke test. The little digital box. Everything is hooked up. Unplug the tablet. Plug this in. Okay. Okay, we got clock, so we got power. Oh, it's found an HDMI signal. That's the nice thing about HDMI. If there's a signal to be found, it will find it. Maybe that one. Cable box. Oh, it's doing something. Nope. TV just went to sleep. And this appears to be on standby. See if I can figure this thing out. I'm not looking at the camera, so let's return on the TV. So far we're not getting any output on the digital box. So I'm going to put my phone down, and when I got something I will come back. Okay, I hear the hard drive spinning up on this unit here. It has been sitting inside for a little while, so let's prevent the TV from going sleepy sleep. But this is doing something now. What, I don't know. So like I said, I can hear the hard drive spinning up inside. Oh, there we go. We got something now. We are getting something. So the hard drive is functioning, or the machine is booting up. Anything with a hard drive, as you know, or at least you should know, it does take a little bit of time to come on. Like I said, I don't even know if this is the actual remote to this unit or not. The remote was sitting with it, so at the auction they may have thought it went to it, but who knows. See, when I press the buttons on here, the main button up top is just flashing, so I really don't know what's going on. Setup maybe? Okay, I guess we're going to have to try and do everything with the front panel. Unless it's still booting up. Who knows? Okay, I'll come back if we get anything different. Okay, this appears to be dead. It does power up, but the hard drive spins up. I did it twice, but I'm not getting anything past this blue screen. It should have booted in quicker than this. I guess this would be an error code right here, 01. So it's dead. I may pull the hard drive. It's actually not a slimline drive. I thought it was, or a laptop drive. It is a full-size hard drive. We'll see. I might pop it open, see what size it is. If it's on anything worthwhile, terabyte, I might keep it. But it's a fairly old unit, so it's probably not going to have a halfway decent hard drive in it. So it's e-waste. Like I said, I only paid $6 for this, a radio receiver, which I'll show next, and it was a stove hood vent. So the stove hood vent's brand new, never been used, so that's worth a few bucks right there, regardless. So that's it. I guess this would be the NextBox. Kojiko is dead with a crappy old Rogers remote, which I don't even think goes to this machine. So anyways, TV's obviously fine, but the box is dead. So talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please try and comment.